Guys, it's Lauren and Michelle from the Dependas, and we are here today to talk to you about this really neat product that we learned about from Troopster. Troopster is a care package subscription service, or just a regular service that you can just go ahead and order different types of care packages. It is owned and run by a active duty Marine and a couple other team members who are really invested in making sure that military service members like.
How many deployed? I mean, we've had 3 deployments, so, I mean, I have sent many
care packages.
Stood in many lines to get the flat rate boxes.
Oh, I know. Isn't that the worst? And
the flat rate charge in itself is half of what the basic box is, at least, for this, not to mention what you put in it. And, you know, it's just the time, and whenever, you know, you don't know what to send, or you don't have time to wait in line at the post office, or you're not for sure how to fill out the forms.
Stupid I'm always so surprised with the custom forms, like why they don't have military ones, because like I can never figure out what do I put for state? What do I put?
I know, and I'm like what am I putting on here? What do I not write on here so it doesn't get opened or like pilfered through? So
oh man, I have some awful care package stories. So when my husband was deployed the first time, I sent him, he was on a MIA, which is like a big Navy ship. He's a Marine, but he was on a big naval aircraft carrier. And so one of the traditions when you go on a ship is to shave your head bald, right? So I was like, oh, he's going to get sunburned. Like, I should send him sunscreen.
Did it explode?
This is like totally,
Did it explode?
It exploded everywhere, and he sent me this email being like, Lauren, what the hell? He just sent me, it's all soggy, like he sent me a picture of it, and it was just like completely ruined, covered in sunscreen. And then, because I didn't learn, I decided to send sunscreen again. But I put it in a plastic bag, but it still exploded.
And then like the heat made it expanding. Note to self, Lauren.
Oh my gosh.
She's a really intelligent person. I'm not for sure what was going on in the nugget at that point.
It was awful. And so when he deployed the second time to Afghanistan, I made like a nice fleece blanket for him, and, you know, wrapped it all up.
Was it winter in Afghanistan?
Well, he had, you know, he just had like the cot. You share rooms, and like he didn't have, you know, just the right. So like one of those tie blankets.
Yes.
And then I like sent maybe 1 or 2 other care packages because I had a new baby and I was by myself, and I was like, I'm not going to Target or Walmart to like go. It was too much to like think about, and then like you said, stand in line at the post office, fill out these custom forms, not knowing what to put in the box, what not to put in the box, trying to come up with new things every time. Like, and now you see these Pinterest things where like people
it's like
the boxes.
I know, and I'm sorry, I
just can't.
Our funniest care package story was my the church that we go to, and then we'll get to unboxing our box. Which, by the way, I love that it says "Ship to the Dependas."
It does.
That's so rad to me. I'm like, it says we also have a company. But so our church in Texas, where we got married and where I grew up, has a Friends of Jesus class, which is for adults that have mental challenges or just delayed. And they have it's a very large class. I mean, we have lots of participants in the Sunday school class. But they sent a care package to McKesey when he was gone, which I loved it. They always kept in touch with him. They sent cards every month. The church has always been amazing to take care of him and us when he's been away. But he opens up one of the boxes, and there are textbooks.
Like what kind of textbooks?
In this box. It was called Chordate Structures.
Do you still have it?
No, he left it there. He was like, he did Skype with me, and he said, Michelle, you know what this is? And I was like, it looks like it's a Chordate Structures
I don't even know what that is.
From 1987-ish. And he goes, I got it. I got a lot of awesome cards, and I got some sweet notes, and I got some candy, and then I got a coordinate structures textbook.
I mean, maybe
and I
needed some light reading.
I was like, maybe, if you were in the bathroom and we're bored, I don't know, you could get your learn on.
His iPad doesn't work.
His iPad doesn't work.
Porta potties.
Sometimes. Kise was not in the tent cities very often, so.
I forgot, he's Air Force.
Yeah.
He had, like, real structures to sleep in.
Yeah, he did. He actually had his own room to sleep in.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
Mother of God. James shared a room with 6 people. 6 people.
Don't tell.
And I have a story about one of them.
Yeah, don't tell James.
Yeah.
But, so coordinate structures, that's our favorite one. And then share other ones later. That may not be as appropriate. But what I really do love about Troopster is that it's available for even the service members to send something to their children.
Yeah, that was really neat. When we were looking through the different boxes and seeing they have a ton of different boxes. You have like protein packs, you have workout ones, like pre-workout.
They have pre-workout mix in there. They've got Cliff Bars. They've got some gluten-free ones. They have like shower, bath and body ones for guys and girls.
Yeah.
What's really nice about it is that it's legitimately like the products inside.
Yeah.
It's not like they are doing a markup, you know, of everything, because legitimately they're very affordable, and they're geared to kind of realistically what people would want. I know that the one thing McKesey always wanted in his care packages were hand wipes.
Oh yeah.
Disinfectant hand wipe, like
because his private bathroom.
No, when he flies in the jet, if he was gonna ever touch his face at any time, because those things aren't cleaned. You know, there's like 100 butts that have set right there. All that nastiness hand wipes were a big thing. And air fresheners to hang in the jets. Oh yeah, because it stinks if they fly for 14 hours. You know, gross. So, anyways, those were unique things. But I really just like how these were it wasn't just always the generic stuff. But the thing about being able to send it to your kids, we have lots of friends here. As we PCS, some of them are going straight out onto a deployment, and all of our friends have kids. Yeah, and so those kiddos are going to want to send stuff to dad or to mom. But now mom and dad can easily
send stuff
and
they
their
get
kids.
Their very own care package, and it has like a Paw Patrol stuffy and snacks,
and it has their name on it. And all kids love to get mail. My kids think that's like the coolest thing in the world to go to the mailbox.
I know. I give them my bills, and I'm like,
here, go put this in. Don't drop it.
Here's this Target ad.
Yeah. My children like to get the ones that have the perfume things that smell. Then their father smells like perfume, so they'll rub them all over.
Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah, they're super cute, and the kid one is super neat. And then they have stuff for like Valentine's Day treats. They have stuff. One's called Love from Home, and it comes with like a fleece sweatshirt and a blanket.
And then they have ones that are specific to the service, like Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps. Yeah. And so that's
and they have like cute names, like the Hoo-Ah box for the Army, and then the Few the Proud for the Marines, and then they have like a chesty puller box, which is funny because I mean the Troopster was one of the founders is a Marine, so of course he's got all these.
I was like, we're gonna have a chesty one.
Gotta have a chesty
one. Some of them have just like Troopster T-shirts, and they all come in boxes that are going to be specific. Like if it's an Air Force one, it's going to have like an Air Force specific.
Yeah, that's what this
box
one is.
And so
it's American Airmen. So that's kind of cool too. So they can get these cool boxes while they're overseas or deployed or in the field, or if they're gone for a long time, even in training, not just necessarily deployment. And
these are things that you can give this website to moms, to like parents of service members, to grandparents, to the church if the church wants to do that, and it's just like an easy, prepackaged thing. No one has to go out of their way to do that, because I'm all about ease of use. Yeah, they want to do something.
Yeah, and they always come to you for ideas, and you're like, goldfish. Like,
well, I mean, and honestly, a lot of those things a lot of the care packages are going to have exactly what you would find in these. It's just you don't have to go and do that.
That's like such a blessing, because especially when you have like all these young kids, the worst thing to do
is unload everybody and go to the post office or to Target. I mean,
I love me some Target, but not.
I love me some Target without children.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. So, in addition to awesome things that you can get. I really dig the fact that it's a 501c3 organization, so that you can do a donation there and have a box donated
to anybody. They'll send a box to somebody overseas who's deployed through their nonprofit. So you can go to troopster.org, and that's where you can go and shop. And then on their website, you can go ahead and link over to their charity, and you can donate a box. Or if, like Michelle said, if you have an organization who's interested in supporting service members overseas, you can say, hey, why don't you go and do this instead of, oh, my husband, he doesn't need another box, or he really wants to support his younger Marines or soldiers.
Yeah, the younger soldiers that may not have.
Right, and they can go ahead and do that. Or if the Spouses Club wants to do that, or the unit wants to do something like that, this is a great way to do it.
And there's 3 ways, and I want to make sure, I want to read this off of here so I can make sure I get it correct. You can make a direct monetary donation and do that. You can make a one-time or recurring purchase or donation of a care package, or you can become a corporate sponsor. So if your business, small business, large business, whatever, wants to be a corporate sponsor, you can do packing events and create your own branded donation boxes to send. So,
really
like if you had a business and you wanted them to know, hey, we support you. I know that we had Hershey's did a huge donation one year for our homecoming event. And I mean, we got
a lot of
chocolate. And they weren't going to send it there because it all would have melted.
Right.
So they sent it home. Yeah.
Don't send.
Of course, don't send chocolate. Don't send pumpkin pies either; they rot.
Oh, gross.
People have done this.
I did send.
I did not. Oh, people have.
That's gross. Yeah. I did send cake in a jar once. That made it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always like, like stuff is gonna grow in there. I'm just like, no. But I think it's really neat how they'll work with you to put your brand on their boxes, and then it's a win-win.
Right.
For a win-win-win for the company, Troopster, and our active duty service members. And so the charity lets deployed troops request care packages.
Oh.
Cool. And your donations ensure they receive them. Yeah. So Troopster can actually put out a call like, hey, does anybody need?
Yeah.
Do y'all need to request something for certain people? Because I know one of our buddies on the street here, he said one of the times he was out in the field, there was like an argument one day over the one package of M&Ms. Seriously, I'm not even kidding you, because they've been out for like 40 days. I can
totally see that, right?
And they were like, no, I want the M&Ms. And so
it was in my MRE.
It was in mine. I get that. So they can request them, and Troopster can make that happen. So now, I mean, I just want to take a look. Now, this is our basic care package.
Yeah, this is the Snackers pack. So it's filled with different kinds of snacks that your service member will enjoy that they may not be able to get while they're deployed, or if they're in the field for a long time. Or
it's on here. I am an expert, and I'm a guardian of freedom and the American way. I'm an American airman.
Yeah, and all these boxes. So I'm going to show you guys up close real quick. So like the Troopster logo's on there, you can see that, and then all this red writing is specific to your service member, so you can tell them, hey, it's a Air Force, Marines, whatever.
I love that.
So let's see what's inside this Snackers pack. Oh, notes and pictures too, if you want to. So your service member can get something a little bit personalized,
and not a Core 8 Structures textbook.
Yeah, and maybe not like sex pictures.
Yeah, not that.
No, don't make Troopster for
Troopster does not. Don't get Troopster in trouble. But, okay, so and inside it says, Dear Lauren and Michelle, we hope you enjoy your Snackers pack. All the best. And your care package has arrived. Troopster.org was founded in 2015 by an active duty service member to help friends and families send care packages to their deployed troops.
Yeah.
And share your experience with us at Troopster.
Yeah.
So
let's see. Okay, so this Snackers pack, it's $16. You can get it like a one-time order, or you can subscribe. Whatever package you want, all the ones that they have available to you every month. So like a subscription box like you get with like Fit, Fab, Fun, or those other ones. And they'll send them every month. So that's kind of nice too, because then you don't have to like worry about like sending packages.
Oh wow, so this really is like, this legit like, has a ton of snacks in it.
A ton of snacks. So you've got like your pretzels,
Goldfish, Cheez-Its, Chex Mix.
Yeah. Oh man, these flamin'. I feel like when they're deployed, they want these like certain weird foods that they never eat at home. Like my husband would never eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos at home,
but he would out there.
My God, out there.
Do you know once I sent pre-cooked bacon.
Oh, you told me that.
Because
that's kind of a
they
good
didn't
idea,
have-
because they didn't have like a whole lot of protein.
No.
Yeah.
Because the country they were in did not have bacon
Oh,
imported.
bacon. Oh, obviously.
So I might have
Yeah.
not obeyed the rules on that. But Troopster will always obey the rules with that. They're not going to send you bacon, but...
Yeah. So Nature Valley bars, those are always good.
Well,
Oh,
and what...
man, I'm totally jacking them. I almost feel like you should buy one of these boxes before you go on a PCS.
You should tell me about these just before I go on a trip.
Yeah.
Like,
and right?
like
if
a
you're-
road trip.
yeah.
I would not have to do this totally...
Or before you leave for like a couple days, you're like, hey, the Troopster box is
Yeah,
coming.
the Troopster box is coming. We can get on the
feed
road
kids.
now.
Yeah. So, Rice Krispie treats, these are my jam. I love Rice Krispie treats. Chewy bars, Oreos, a ton of stuff. Like, this is in one box. So can you imagine going to the store, going to Target, and trying to buy these things all individually?
Well,
like,
and even if you did, like, the ease of it being prepackaged, and then the fact that this box is already here, and I don't have to go pay $7 to $11 for a flat rate box, which is what you're going to pay for a flat rate box of this size.
Yeah. And you can just, it's
that would be
done
more,
for you.
it would be, you've already paid for it.
And they have so many options. You guys really need to go check out Troopster.org and see all the different types of care packages they are. They have football ones.
And it's like team specific.
Yeah, you can choose your team. So Seahawks are, that's my husband's team. They have like sweet treat ones, the Bath and Body ones.
They have like ones that are just based on like protein.
Yeah.
And then like we said,
healthy ones.
Healthy ones and then ones that have like, I love the 21st birthday one.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like bourbon flavored jerky.
Yeah, no actual alcohol. But I mean, if you have a young
airman, even if they're in basic or if they're doing something, what a cool thing to get.
Yeah, if they're having their 21st birthday and they can't actually drink, that's kind of something nice to do. And it's all like themed and curated for you.
And you don't have to do anything. You just get on your computer, which we all do every day anyways.
Yeah. So definitely go check them out at Troopster.org. Use the code TheDependas for 10% off of your care package. Let them know that we sent you. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. And again, it's Troopster.org. So we hope you enjoyed it. Check them out.
Troopster, thank you for what you do.
Yes.
Thank you for your active service. And we appreciate your efforts to make sure that our troops are remembered and taken care of. Yeah. So thanks so much. And y'all guys check it out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.